Hi, I'm Dr. Jay Burness, and I'm a microbiologist, a doctor of chiropractic, and an American board-certified functional neurologist. And today I'd like to talk to you about three important studies that I came across this week while I was reading the journal Nature. Now, these studies looked at the effect of salt intake on immune function. And what they found was kind of interesting. What they found is that salt drives the creation of a type of white blood cell in our immune system called Th17s. And these Th17 cells, they drive inflammation and they rev up the tissue destructive activities of the immune system. So what does this mean to us? Well, to put it simply, if you have any of these common autoimmune diseases, or if we found that you're making antibodies to TG2 when we did your testing, you really want to avoid salt altogether. Anything that drives your immune system, including salt, will drive the progression of any autoimmune disease. So the question is, how much salt is too much? We've all got some in our diets, but it turns out all the salt you need for all the cells in your body can already be found inside the cells of natural foods like meat and fish and fowl, vegetables, fruits, nuts, and seeds. So you really don't need to add any. So without any added salt, these foods will meet the minimum physiological sodium need of your body, which turns out to be about 230 to 460 milligrams per day, depending on the size of the person. An intake of as little as 170 milligrams above this can actually double the amount of Th17 cells in your body. So there's really absolutely no need to add salt to anything we eat, and adding it can hurt you, especially if you're autoimmune. The current RDA, recommended daily allowance for salt, is sodium is 2,000 milligrams per day. And this number was originally set to prevent increases in blood pressure long before we knew anything about salt's effects on the immune system. And 2,000 milligrams per day is actually about 6 times more than we actually need, and can cause a 900% increase in Th17 activity and potentially autoimmunity. So hold the salt and stay healthy. I'm Dr. Jay Burness.